Hi friends, today we discuss about supply chain management of honey. In this PPT, content are introduction, aim of the project, and supply chain management of honey. So let's start. Introduction. Honey is a natural product that has no substitute. What is defined as a sweet liquid prepared by the honey bees from the nectars of plants. India has been known as a land of honey since centuries. Honey is used to treat a variety of elements through a wide range of applications. The per capita consumption of honey in India is just 8 gram, whereas in Germany it is 1800 gram. About 16 people are directly or indirectly engaged in the beekeeping and allied activity. Major honey producing states in the country including Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Bihar and West Bengal. Quality honey reportedly come mainly from the state of Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. So aim of the project is to know the significant role of a supply chain for honey, to know the various roles played by the various intermediaries in supply chain, to know the market segment of honey, identify the new possibilities in the supply chain management of honey, identify and develop the organized rating of honey. Input supplier. These are specialized input supplier who deals basically in a beekeeping related input. Some of these input include beehives, biscuits, whales, smokers, gloves and other essential suppliers. Notably, carpenters were the primary input supplier of beehives for the honey produced in the study areas. Give the large numbers of beehives required for the sustainable honey production. Carpenters are sometimes contracted by the producers and NGO produce scores of beehives of different kinds of the beekeeper. Aside the beehives, other input materials are produced from the traditional hardware store that's sell gloves, smoker and other tools. Meanwhile, at Bericum, most of the beekeepers have learned to make the beehives themselves. Input supply in short, they are give beekeeping related inputs. Second one is wholesaler. Wholesaling was found to be an integral part of the roles of the beekeepers association in the two study areas. Additionally, beekeepers with large numbers of beehives who churn out large volume of honey also sell in the large quantity of interested individual and organization. The association busy in the bulk the fresh honey from the farmer and sell them from the farmer and sell them either to the organization and pharmaceutical field, catering or institution or retailers. Notably, Nekwanta, the Beekeepers Association compelled the members to sell their produce to the association office because of the collective agreement they have among the members. In short, wholesaler is they take honey from the farmer and export to the company. Third one is exporters. The study discovered that some persons were also involved in the exportation of honey overseas. These individuals buy medium to large quantities of honey from the association and other beekeepers who produce more quantity of honey for exports to overseas. Exporters means in short they take honey from the company and sell to the other countries. Fourth one is a farmer. There are individuals commercially engaged in the keeping and rearing of bees solely for honey and some other apiculture product as a part of their livelihoods. The honey producers identified in the study areas are primarily involved in the timely apiary management practice until the honey are ripe or mature for the harvesting. Some of these practices include ensuring that the bees are comfortable in their used to continue the production process. The majority of farmers indicate that their roles are to clean around the hives and ensure that no predators can have access to the apiary, as this usually drives the bees away from the hives. They also do their individual harvesting when the honey is mutual for harvesting for sale to other actors in the chain. Uh, Fifth one is the retailers. In the study area, the survey uncovered that in individual from the around the country buy honey from the suppliers, wholesalers association, and individual honey producers for annual supply to final consumer. In the honey chain, this includes individuals who buy in a bulk and sell in smaller quantities to final consumer. This is dominated by roadside honey sellers, while others sell to other individual consumers in the cities. Retailers means in short, they take a big amount of honey from the company and give to consumer in small amount to the consumer and take a benefit consumer. The study established that a variety of individual consumer buy honey in various quantities from their suppliers. Notably, roadside honey sellers dominated the honey consumer distribution. However, in terms of volume, organization, particularly pharmaceutical companies and catering firms, breakers, and beverage manufacturers constitute significant consumer of honey from the study areas, as obtained through interview conducted. So, skill develop and output from this project. I learned how to do supply chain management and give all information about supply chain management and its needs. Honey producer take input material from the input supply and then undergoes their production activities by beating the bees into the used to begins the honey production. The honey producer mainly supply their honey to their respective association outlets, with their association acting as wholesalers of the product. Honey is then made available to retailers and other consumers. The supply chain of honey is open, with customers freely able to approach any actor aside the input supplies for a gallon of honey. And these are the reference to give the information from this project.